first start since August the 15th, and that came in New York against these Yankees. He went 3 1/3 innings, giving up 1 earned run.
So McCutchen, who led off last night, had a couple of hits, including a home run and a double. And he starts the night hitting .251. First pitch from Faria is a strike at the top of the zone, says Jordan Baker. Baker, 36-year-old umpire out of Enid, Oklahoma, calling the balls and strikes. Pitch is down. It's 1-1. And a line drive into center. Will fall on one big hop in front of Kiermaier. McCutchen is aboard.
I'll tell you what, Andrew McCutchen picking the pace up here for the New York Yankees and getting a chance here out of the leadoff spot. Let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Golden Diamond Source. And in that outfield left to right, we've got Pham, Kiermaier, and Smith. And then across that infield third to first, Wendell, Adames, Lau, and Choi, with Adam Moore getting the call behind the plate. G-Man getting the call at first. How about that?
Yes, he's over there at first base tonight. Aaron Judge in the batter's box, going after the first pitch and fouling it back for a strike. Called out of play up the right side. In there. 0-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Faria Wednesday worked 2 innings against the Texas Rangers in Arlington. Gave up no runs, no hits, picked up a strikeout. Gave up the base runner on a walk. And he goes up and gets the swing through by Judge on the fastball.
That was a very nice job there by Jake Faria of climbing the ladder. That 4-seam fastball, and you can see that ball just continues to appear to rise right up there around the letters and just cannot get there. And Dwayne, I thought that last outing by Jake was a nice rebound. You know, the walk that you were talking about was early, and that was coming off that outing here against the A's, where he faced 3 guys, walked all 3. They would all 3 score, had to come out of that game, and really struggled with his command. And then you get that early walk against Texas, and you're like, uh-oh, but rebounded nicely and had the 2 innings.
There's a miss on a slider here to Voit. Voit, first baseman, hitting third. Over to first, and McCutchen is back in. Runners 3 of 3 against Jake this year in the steal department. The cut to miss. Fastball up. 1-1. Lloyd struck out and doubled in the game last night. Retired on a couple of ground balls thereafter.
Oh, they're not right now? Oh.
And that's a strike call. Inner part of the plate. Sets up a 1-2 count. It's 2-2. Jake, home and away, has 3 wins here, 3-1, and 1-2 on the road. His numbers overall better at home. It's reflected in the earned run average. A block there by Adam Moore. The count is full. His ERA overall is 5.17, 3.67 here at Tropicana Field, and a 6.3 on the road.
It's similar to what we see out of Alex Smith. We talked about it in the open, and the Rays overall have been very good at home this season. Something that's been a long time coming.
Well, the Rays are 48-27 at home. Well, you'd love to see that kind of home field advantage. Runner goes, and the pitch is fouled out of play. Well, the Yankees had McCutchen taking off.
Well, he only has 1 stolen base on the season, but they're trusting that Luke Voigt is going to be able to put the ball in play here in a full count. Aaron Boone being somewhat aggressive here in the first inning. This Yankee team looking to continue their winning ways, lock up home field advantage for the wild card.
He's going again, swing and a miss, and the throw is a strike there waiting for him. A strikeout, throw him out, double play, and Adam Moore threw a strike right down to second base to cut down McCutchen. Here's another look. Doesn't get much better than that. Lau had the ball waiting for him. Bottom of the first coming, no score.
The final 2018 Accord clearance is now during our model year-end clearance sale. Drive new Accords for just $249 a month. Get an Accord, the North American car of the year, for less than the competition. With more standard features than Camry, Honda Sensing, multi-angle camera, turbocharged engine, and more. New Accords, just $249 a month. Your last chance for new Accords. All on clearance this week at your local Honda dealer.
How do you top mac and cheese? Start with 100% clean ingredients, like Vermont white cheddar. Then add bacon, barbecue chicken, or Baja blend. Catering and delivery now available. Panera, food as it should be.
As a Freedom Boat Club member, you simply book your boat, load up the family, and have a great day. I compared the difference between boat ownership and becoming a Freedom Boat Club member, and I know the difference between a strikeout and a home run. Go online or call today and be on the water tomorrow.
There are roadside attractions, and then there's our world-famous on-road attraction, the 2019 GLC. Lease the GLC 300 for just $469 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
You deserve nothing less than the best. You deserve a Mercedes-Benz from your 6 South Florida Mercedes-Benz dealerships, where every pink plate helps us get one step closer to a cure. Get a new 2018 Mercedes-Benz C300, only $379 a month, or step up to a new 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350, just $579 a month. Drive pink at Mercedes-Benz of Miami, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano, Coconut Creek, and Delray.
On to the bottom of the first inning. The Rays will send Malik Smith to the plate to lead it off. Take a look at the starting lineup presented by your local Ford dealers. Wendell follows, and then Pham, Choi, Lau, and Crone down the middle. Kiermaier, Adames, and Moore rounding it out against Luis Severino, whose first pitch is a 95-mile-per-hour fastball for a strike. 18-8 on the year for Severino, off to that great start. Then he struggled. Things have been a little better for him lately, but boy, what a time he had.
He did, and you know what? It comes down to, and we talked about this coming into this game, everything from Severino is hard. When you think about the fastball, averages about 97.5 miles an hour. Impressive, no doubt about it. But then slider changeup, both of them average about 88. So there's not a huge differential, and there's only two different levels of velocity that you have to worry about. So that forces him to, as hard as he throws and as good as his arm is, he still has to be somewhat pinpoint or he can get hit.
Well, there's the breakout in his pitch selection. About, a little over half the time with the fastball. This pitch is popped up foul. Sanchez back to the screen, but it's going to be out of play. But you're right, when you look at velocity, I mean, that fastball routinely 97.
Yep.
Slider changeup pretty close to the same.
That's it. And so if you're going up there looking, you're like, listen, I'm just looking for something hard. If it's an off-speed pitch, I'm looking for him to hang the slider or the changeup that doesn't have a lot of depth to it. And the fastball, you can easily pick that pitch out. Now, can you get to it? 97, 98? Not if he puts it in a good spot. But those are the ones that you want to take advantage of.
97 right down the middle, and it was fouled away. Malik's 3 of 10 against Severino. So that's a 300 average. Overall, opponents hitting 239 off him. And that one is a little bit wide. Stayed out there. Trying to get a little of that corner, and it stayed wide.
Watch Severino after the pitch, and it's just off. He starts to walk around like he's anticipating that ball being thrown down to third.
Some umpires might give that to you. Baker, I'm not sure. Jordan Baker calling the balls and strikes. And his history is he's the kind of guy who will make you throw a strike. So you might not get that pitch a little bit off the corner. We'll wait and see. But he didn't get that pitch before last that he was looking for.
And it seems to be that the tendency is, the younger the umpire is, the more strict he is with the zone.
And a cut and a miss there on a fastball. 96 strikes out Malik Smith.
Let's take a look at the Yankee defense, brought to you by Gold and Diamond Source. In the outfield left to right, we've got Andrew McCutchen, Brett Gardner, and Aaron Judge. And across the infield, third to first, Miguel Andujar, Adeiny Echeverria, Neil Walker, and Luke Voigt, with Gary Sanchez back behind the plate.
Now Joey Wendell. Wendell hits it on the ground to second, and Walker's there for it. First pitch and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, let's take a look at a scouting report here with Tommy Pham coming to the plate. First of all, roaring into the offseason, you think about that 26-game on-base streak that he's working on, where he's hitting .398 with an on-base of .475. And then Dwayne, quote of the year. And he came out with this beauty yesterday, and I think this succinctly sums up the 2018 Rays. And he said, I haven't seen a team play this hard ever. And I think that is...
Well, there's a shot toward the corner and right. Going to be a fair ball. And he's on base again. Ground rule double. Tommy Pham winds up at second. Well, doesn't that say so much? And I think it's absolutely true. That's a primary reason this team has been so much fun to watch. I'll tell you, if you're a baseball fan and you appreciate effort, you have to love this team. And Pham came over here from St. Louis with a determination and an edge to him, and he has stayed at that level every day.
And I'll tell you this, I don't know how happy he was to have been traded here when he first came. But you read something like that, and it's coming, not only is it coming from a guy, being traded from the Cardinals over here unexpectedly, completely taken off guard. But he says that about, I haven't seen a team play this hard ever. And that's coming from an outsider. And also that tells me a guy who has completely bought in with what's happening here with this club.
You know, he made some comments the first few days, and you wondered about the point that you just made about him coming over here from the Cardinals. Kind of settled in here, and he made some comments about how he was very quickly convinced by Kevin Cash that this team really wanted him and thought that he was a big part of what had been missing here.
Where did he hit when he came over to the club? Put him right in the cleanup spot.
Yep.
They put him right in the cleanup spot. Let him know how much he meant to them and how badly they wanted him here. Right in the marquee, what was long considered anyway, the marquee spot of the lineup. And I think that sent a message to him. Obviously the communication from the staff, and I think that you've got a guy who has bought in and is completely comfortable now in playing at a ridiculously high level.
The 1-2 to Choi is skied to left. McCutcheon there to make the grab. We're through an inning. No score. On to the second.
Sonic's Double Stuffed Oreo Waffle Cone. Made from Oreo wafers. Layered with sweet Oreo cream, real ice cream, and Oreo cookie pieces. Talk about Oreo overload. Try one before they're gone.
Alexa, play morning music.
You might be the only one who's ever seen the light of day. I'll go wherever you will let
Alexa, add bananas to my shopping list.
Okay.
Coors Light has a lighter, crisper taste. So you're ready for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery are a new spin on a classic with a top prize of $5 million. So unleash the excitement anytime. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket.
Claim it! Raise up your weekend plans for the last Friday home game of the regular season when the Rays play the Blue Jays on Friday, September 28th. Head to a local participating 7-Eleven to pick up a voucher for $7.11 tickets.
Swing on a miss, strike three.
And keep saving with $5 Bud and Bud Lights on the Budweiser porch.
Tie game, bottom of the ninth. The throw is loose, and the Rays win it.
Go to RaysBaseball.com for more info. Rays up.
We go to the second inning. Rays right-hander Jake Faria making the start tonight. StatCast AI powered by AWS. Batted balls 110 miles per hour plus, and Giancarlo Stanton tops that list with 71. And he takes the pitch for a strike. That notwithstanding, he's hitting 149 in September with 2 home runs.
And obviously a concern coming down the stretch. Well, this is a guy that they're going to lean heavily on in the playoffs. Only guaranteed 1 game. But you'd like to see him peaking at the right time, and that's not been the case.
Yeah, and the Yankees are hoping that a number of these hitters can turn things around. Adames at shortstop handles the ground ball. I mean, you look at these numbers up and down the lineup. Of course, Eric Judge just recently back, and in a handful of games in September, he's hitting 174. Stanton, as we mentioned, 149. Sanchez hitting 152, and for the last 10 days has hit 032. So they have some guys they really need to get started looking toward the postseason.
Well, that's why if I'm Oakland in that 1-game wild card playoff, I bullpen them, I open them, I make those hitters face 3 different pitchers their first 3 at-bats. I'd make it as difficult on them as possible. Give them as many different looks as you possibly can. What do you have to lose? You're not going to be favored in that game more than likely. So you go in there, and we know that Oakland not afraid to use that type of pitching plan, and that would be a great way to attack this lineup that's struggling already.
Strike here on Neil Walker. 0-2. Well, this is what we were talking about with Stanton and Judge and Sanchez, and September has not been a good month for those guys.
No, and Gary Sanchez, quite frankly, he hasn't had a good month here in 2018. But Judge and Stanton, those are your 2 big boppers. You just saw all the 110 miles an hour or higher batted balls with those 2 guys. They were number 1 and 3 on the list. I'm just not getting it done here. A few games to go.
One and 2 pitch to Walker. Checks on the pitch down.
You wonder about Judge's timing, at the plate with that chip fracture that put him on the disabled list, and he was there a lot longer than the team anticipated early on.
Yeah.
Initially, they thought a week, 2-3 weeks, maybe max.
Yeah, by the time they had anticipated he'd be back, he hadn't even picked up a bat. So that was an unfortunate development for this Yankee lineup, the injury to Judge. Two pitch again. And that's wide. 3-2. The Yankees have this series with the Rays, and then they go to Boston to wrap up the regular season. There's a shot toward left center field and a diving attempt. Kiermaier comes up empty. He's back to make the pickup. Walker turns second and runs into Adames. And he's going to be awarded third. Makes it anyway. Adames there in the path of Walker. And so Walker goes all the way to third on that ball lined into left center.
Well, let's see how all of this is going to unfold. A nice long at bat worked by Neil Walker. And then you can see with Kiermaier shading him that way. Great attempt at that line drive. Comes up empty, but you can see Pham hustling to back it up, and then Kiermaier hustling, and right here, Willy Adames just gets caught looking out there into left center field and finds himself in the way of Neil Walker, and that was the call.
Now the infield end, Adames ground ball right to Adames, and they're going to get Walker in a rundown. They put the tag on him, throw back to second. That's not going to be in time as Andujar moves up to second. So Andujar winds up at second. Walker out at the plate on that ground ball to Adames with the infield in.
But that ball was smoked. I mean, going on contact, hard hit, and right to Willie. One hop. I'll tell you what, though, Neil Walker able to stay in that long enough to get Andujar to second base. So not a bad job once he was caught to stay in it and allow Miguel to get out to second base.
Wendell make the tag, and then an off-balance throw, not enough on it, and Andujar got in there in plenty of time. Now here's Sanchez. Out in front and misses that. Strike one. Slider from Faria to begin this at bat. Big cut and a miss. 0-2. Slider again.
You know, you can see that obviously that's a big part of the game plan. Sanchez wanting to lift everything, and so he starts to pull off those pitches. That hard breaking ball that's moving, it has some depth to it and is moving away from him. You get him pulling off of it, you just cannot reach it with any authority.
Foul ball that caught Potter Moore. And still 2 strikes.
Now you can see Sanchez starting to try and lean and dive out over the plate to reach that pitch. That was the one the furthest away from him. You can see he got all the way out there just to get it off the end of the bat. So trying to make that adjustment as Faria continues to attack him the same way.
Choi way off the first base bag, almost halfway down to second. The shift on to the left side. It's popped up. Foul ball. Choi and under the ball and makes the catch to retire the side. Man left at second. Through an inning and a half, no score.
What's the secret to a great steak at home? Ordering it from Outback. Easily enjoy all your favourites when you order Outback delivery or curbside takeaway right now. Outback Steakhouse. Aussie rules.
Lemonade.
I'll take a cup. I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade. Thanks. Time to pack up. Let's go, kids. Thank you.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Welcome. So what do you look for in a vehicle?
Dependability is top on my list.
Well, then here's some vehicles that deliver on that.
That's our truck. There are cars.
Chevy's the only brand to have earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs 3 years in a row.
The Southern Chevy Tent Event is here at your 20 Southern Chevy dealers with great offers on new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
Okay, Kevin, USAA Bank is here to help you stay on track. Budget's looking good. Clear for a fill-up? And green light some beef jerky, too. Thanks, Chief.
USAA Bank helps you stay a step ahead. Find help at every turn.
Yeah!
With USAA Bank.
Can we talk about love like we care about love? You know, I know, you know, yeah, yeah. Nothing burns like a cold day.
No score, bottom of the second inning coming up. The StatCast AI powered by AWS. We'll take a look at slugging percentage here against the fastball. Luke Boyd is second. How about Pedro Alvarez? He tops that list. He's been on the DL for a good part of the year, but hitting 180 in 45 games with 18 runs batted in. He tops the list slugging percentage against fastballs. Brandon Lau takes the slider down. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. 1-1. Two strikes. That pitch, slider biting down and in to Lau. Oh, for 3 last night. He was victimized on a ball he hit to center in the 6th inning. And Gardner made a nice play. Not so nice from Lau's point of view. Gardner back in center field. Hicks started out there, had a little hamstring issue. Gardner starts again tonight.
And they took an MRI, got some pictures on that hamstring, and are encouraged that he's going to be back soon.
That's a fastball that just missed, up and away.
Better be careful with that, with Lau at the plate.
And more power. C.J. Cron on deck. Pitch is upstairs. So there's a walk, a leadoff pass here in the bottom of the second. C.J. Cron about to step in. With those 28 home runs. And a one-hopper diving stop Walker. They're going to get the lead man at second. Walker got rid of the ball to Echeverria in time to get Lau. Cron hit the ball sharply, and Walker kept it from going through and got the out at second.
Yeah, that was a nice play. You're right, Wayne, because that ball was hit hard. Now he's positioned well. That ball still smoked and it stayed down on him. Well, if he could have cleanly flipped that to Echeverria, that would have been an easy double play. Had some trouble there and was able to recover.
It's Kevin Kiermaier. Swings and misses that one. Kiermaier's had a difficult time in his career against Severino. Just 3 for 23 off him with 11 strikeouts against this guy. And quickly down 0-2.
You know, and sometimes it's just a case of you have a hard time picking the ball up for whatever reason. Not to mention he's got really good stuff, so he can tie up a lot of hitters. But sometimes there is that added troublesome spot of just not picking the ball up. Cannot read it out of his hand very well.
It's 98 way up.
That obviously would account for all of the strikeouts. Almost half the at-bats ending in strikeouts.
Bounces it foul.
See right there, and we'll see if they end up doing it. But right after that pitch was fouled off and Kiermaier walked out of the box, Sanchez made a head gesture to Severino, like this next pitch, whatever it's going to be away. I think he's getting the feeling that Kiermaier's starting to pull off.
And he goes out there with a fastball away and strikes him out. Second strikeout for Severino.
That'd be good if we could go back and show you exactly what Sanchez did. Just that, you know, gave him a nonverbal, we're going to go away here. And he was able to power that fastball away. 98 miles an hour. That could get anybody.
It'll be Willie Adames. It's a ball just off the corner. Well, so far tonight, Jordan Baker has been true to form. There have been some pitches close, not strikes, and he will not give those. Yeah, there's one in a little bit. No sooner said than he goes the other way and calls out a strike. Now down 1-2.
You know, this is what we were talking about earlier with Kiermaier. Okay, another breaking ball, and watch Sanchez. That right there, that's all you're doing. That's a nonverbal to the pitcher. We're going away.
Thrown the runner at first, 2 outs, bottom of the second. 2. Adames pinch hit in last night's game, drew a walk. He had been out a couple days, a little under the weather. Back in there and up for the first time in this game tonight. Young shortstop with 10 home runs starting the night, hitting .271. Way wide, almost took Sanchez with it.
It about spun him around.
Full count.
You talk about having to reach across your body. And oh, by the way, it's 97.
That's quite a feat right there. 3-2 is down, and the Rays got another base runner. A walk to Adames, pushing C.J. Cron up to second. 2 men on with 2 men out, and the veteran catcher Adam Moore will get to the plate. Moore spent the better part of the year with the Durham Bulls. 213 there. The last start was early this month. That came in Cleveland on the 2nd day of September. It's a little tap towards short. Echeverria fires wide to first. A throwing error, and the bases are loaded. That was as routine as it gets for one of the top shortstops in the league. And the throw was way wide.
He took himself out of rhythm, Dwayne. It was not, the throw was not made in rhythm. Watch how he gets caught here, stopping, getting flat-footed, and then rushing the throw. That was not in rhythm, not everything moving together like we normally see with Echeverria. We've seen him field enough to know that those plays right there are routine, but he caught himself flat-footed and then rushed the throw, and he pulled it.
Well, what an opportunity for the Rays now with the bases loaded. 2 outs and Malik Smith up here.
2 walks and an error.
Yep.
You've got to take advantage of those types of innings against a pitcher as good as Severino.
The fastball 99, strike 1. Severino reaching back right there in this situation. A high watermark for Severino tonight. And it comes in the 2nd inning. Foul ball, 0-2. Alex way down in the count. Came in hitting .355 at home and 3 for 10 against Severino. But down, no balls, 2 strikes now with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And he lays off that one upstairs. More of the hard stuff at 99. Marino making his 4th start of the year against the Rays. Ahead in the count against Malik Smith. Time granted by the plate umpire Baker. Foul out of play. Severino with those 2 wins over the Rays. One of them came in early April. He beat the Rays 7-2, worked 7 1/3. Then beat them in the middle of June. It was a 4-1 final. 8 innings of shutout baseball. And the Rays beat him here at the Trop on July 23rd, 7-6. He gave up all the runs in 5 innings. And he strikes out Malik Smith, 99 on the strikeout. And the Rays missed the opportunity, leaving the bases loaded. Here's the strikeout pitch. 99 up a bit. We're at the end of 2. No score.
Love makes you do crazy things. Like sneaking the triple-double crunch wrap into the theater with double the layers you love? Careful. That double crunch may land you in movie jail. The $5 triple-double crunch wrap box from Taco Bell.
To err is human. To anticipate is the Lexus RX. With pedestrian detection, auto braking, and lane departure alert, standard. Experience another step closer to a safer world.
Lease the 2018 RX 350 for $429 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
It's moving day. Let's talk about upgrades. From now on, when we move, we want everything to be upgraded. We're upgrading our homes, our lives, whatever this thing is, and even our DirecTV. Because when we sit in our new house with our better stuff, we want an equipment, programming, or premium channel upgrade too. I'd say my work here's done.
Do you live here now?
The DirecTV Movers Deal. Call today and ask how to get an equipment, programming, or premium channel upgrade.
Attention, if you owe money to the IRS, they're cracking down this year by garnishing paychecks and seizing assets. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. Call Optima Tax Relief. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, a special IRS program that could save you thousands if you qualify. Optima's resolved over $500 million of tax debt and will fight to get you the best deal possible. Call for a free consultation.
Call 800-317-2884. 800-317-2884.
Elbows or my knees bloody, it does not matter. I will go out there and I will dive all over that field, and I want everyone to know that when you come watch Kevin Kiermaier play, you know you're going to get 110% every day.
This ball game will move into the third inning. The Rays and the Yankees scoreless. Danny Echeverria will lead it off, the number 8 hitter. Brett Gardner will follow, and then Andrew McCutchen. Correa misses down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. A shot back into left, and that ball will get out of here. Echeverria lines this one just over the yellow line and into the seats in left. Right there in the front row, Echeverria gives New York a 1-0 lead.
Reminiscent of a left-handed hitter. You know, they like that ball down and in, and that's what this is. Just drop the barrel right on it.
So Echeverria, after making the throwing error to extend the bottom of the second, it's the second pitch in the third on a line into the stands and left. Gardner takes a pitch for a ball. Gardner starting the night at 237. It's a fair ball between Choi and the bag up the right field line. Gardner's going to get at least 2. He's thinking 3. Smith had trouble with the pickup, and it's going to be a triple for Gardner. Well, Gardner right out of the box had a great view of that one, headed for the corner. And he picks up his 6th triple of the year.
And that was maybe his easiest triple of the year because of how far Malix was off the bag. And this is another fastball down and in. Just chopped it. Got it by Choi. Able to sneak it by Choi up the line. And then Malix had such... By the time Malix got to the ball, Gardner was about halfway to third. And he's watching it all happen, saying, I got this easy.
Now the infield will come up with nobody out. McCutchen, the right-handed hitter, and the left side is overloaded. And the fastball just missed in. 1-0, and Adam Moore heads to the mound. So a 1-0 game, and the Yankees with a major threat for another run. Aaron Judge on deck. Down, slider. Faria is behind McCutchen 2-0. And a fastball in. 3 balls, no strikes. Well, 7 pitches in the inning, and the only 2 strikes have resulted in a home run and a triple. And there's ball 4. 4-pitch walk to McCutchen. 1st and 3rd with nobody out.
Well, the command's starting to get a little bit wobbly here. That is something that has plagued Jake in the past. And a lot of times it has to do, and we talk about it often, the front side of Jake Faria. Kyle Snyder coming out to talk to him right now. Sometimes that front side starts to fall down the mound towards home plate a little bit too soon, and he has a hard time getting the arm to catch up.
Reminder to reserve your 2019 Rays season tickets tonight. Secure the biggest savings, best seat locations, concessions, and merchandise discounts, and access to exclusive events all season long. And learn how you can enjoy an experience at Seminole Hard Rock Tampa or a complimentary catered suite. Visit RaysBaseball.com/season tickets. Kyle Snyder concludes his visit while the Rays bullpen gets busy. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Beeks the lefty and Kittredge the righty down there in the bullpen. Now Aaron Judge. And there's a pitch down. Well, 9 pitches in the inning. 7 out of the zone. And now a strike to Judge. 1-1. Pops it up, foul. That will carry into the stands and advance the count to 1-2. Faria was at AAA and then came back up on the 5th. Worked 3 innings against the Blue Jays, gave up 2 runs, 5 hits, and then the outing against Oakland when he walked 3 and was ultimately charged with 3 runs. Then the 2 innings against Texas. Foul ball out of play. Making the start here tonight. 2 innings plus 4 hitters to this point. A home run, a triple, and a walk in the inning. And he's a ball 2 strikes into the at bat of Aaron Judge. And Chavarria opened the inning with the line drive home run. That takes it to 2-2 to Judge. That up and in location. go. Oh, a check, and Gibson says no. And the bat out there close. The count is full.
Now that slider comes out of the hand a little bit low, a little bit easier for Judge to recognize. And he gets out there, and you probably
could have called it.
Yeah, you could have. I think that's what Kevin Cash saw, too. You could see the look on his face.
Three-two. Look out, a shot right back at Faria, who got the glove up there and made the catch. Wow, take a deep breath there on that line drive right back at Faria. And boy, that was scary. Judge with the line drive right back at the Rays right-hander. Boy, that was a matter of survival to get the glove up for that one.
Yeah, and I don't know how you do it. This is all instinct. Unfortunately, that glove is on that side of the body. My gosh.
109 off the bat and right back at Faria. And thank goodness he is all right with the glove. The duck and the glove takes care of Judge. And now a call to the bullpen brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
With all the top designer brands under one roof, our expert stylists have you covered from head to toe. Shop Men's Warehouse to replenish your fall essentials with buy one, get one free on select items. It's time to like the way you look.
Hey, Tampa Bay Rays fans, when the Rays score 6 runs, you score with Papa John's Pizza. The day after the Rays score 6 or more runs, get 50% off your entire online order at papajohns.com with promo code RAYS6.
That baby's out of here.
That's right. Get 50% off your entire online order at regular menu price at papajohns.com the day after the Rays score 6 or more runs. Just enter promo code RAYS6. Raise up. Papa John's, proud supporter of the Rays' 20th season.
Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery are a new spin on a classic with a top prize of $5 million. So unleash the excitement anytime. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket.
New York with a 1-0 lead in the top of the third. The new Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Off from the Florida Lottery, a new spin on a classic with a top prize of $5 million. So unleash the excitement anytime. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. 2 1/3 for Jake Faria. He leaves with a couple men on base. Gives way to Andrew Kittredge. Kittredge on to face Luke Voigt. A big cut and a miss. Off speed there, and strike one. 32nd appearance for Kittredge with a record of 3-2. A little tapper foul. 0-2. Faria opened with the home run. Gardner tripled. McCutchen walked. Judge hit that line drive, a vicious line drive back at Faria. And now it's Kittredge ahead of Voigt. Inside. Ground ball past the diving Wendell up the left field line. Gardner scores. McCutchen will go to third on the double by Voit. The Yankees make it 2-0 as Voit picks up his 29th run batted in.
Well, Voit ends up getting a pitch there that caught entirely too much plate and didn't have enough movement to it. You see this thing right here just kind of spinning, and it stays middle to middle in. And Voit recognizes it and pops it right by the dive of Wendell, right off his glove, too.
Well, Giancarlo Stanton is due up. And here comes Kevin Cash. And the Rays are going to make another pitching change. He wants the left-hander Beeks. So a call to the bullpen. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Wherever the trail gets rough and the mud gets deep, you'll find a Toyota Tacoma. It's the best-selling compact pickup in America for 12 years. And it's not because we baby them. If you want to play, you need a Tacoma. Lease a new 2018 Toyota Tacoma SR5 Double Cab V6 for just $219 a month for 36 months plus $500 bonus cash. That's just $219 a month for the Toyota Tacoma. Toyota, let's go places.
Every now and then, we all need a little escape. A place to take a brief vacation from the everyday. And that place is Bonefish Grill. Here, the Oak Grill crackles, preparing peak of season fresh fish just the way you like it. And Whitecoat Anglers offer handcrafted cocktails and service with an attentive touch. Whether it's date night or girls' night or just a spontaneous weeknight, Bonefish Grill is your neighborhood destination where it all comes together. So come to Bonefish Grill tonight and escape the ordinary.
They thought you were loud then. They should hear you now. You're the brotherhood of muscle.
Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on one of these three 2018 Dodge vehicles for under $270 a month.
I'm Blake Snell, and you're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on Fox Sports Sun.
We go to the third pitcher of the night for the Rays here in the third inning. Faria, Kittredge, and now Jalen Beeks makes his 12th appearance. New York putting Stanton at first on the intentional walk. So they have loaded the bases. Beeks now to face Walker, turning him around. And the pitch is upstairs.
Hey, what are the chances that the final day of the season we could get you to warm up in the pen? Get you ready. And get you a hit.
I'm going to vote for you. Okay.
No, I've had my time. I'm done.
Would you want me to throw right or left-handed?
Listen, double threat guy. Any way you feel like you can get that big out.
2 balls, no strikes. Stanton first, Voit second, McCutchen at third. And now Beeks yet to find the strike zone here to Walker. There's 2 runs charged to Faria and a 4-pitch walk. And that forces home McCutchen. That run will be charged to Faria as well. Boyd to third, Stanton up to second, and Walker takes over at first, picking up his 43rd run batted in.
You go back and look at that last pitch by Beeks, and there was zero comfort level at all. A fastball that he really tried to baby into the zone. You talk about having trouble finding the strike zone, and then you start to try to baby it in there, almost aiming it.
And Duhar sends a fly ball toward the line and right. That's Malik Smith. Boyd's going to tag, and he will come to the plate and beat the throw. So Boyd crosses the plate. That run charged to Kittredge. And Duhar picking up his 86th run batted in. The Rays are down 4-0. The Yankees will have Gary Sanchez coming to the plate. He is the 9th man to come to the plate in the 3rd. Sanchez fouled out his first time. And the pitch inside. Another miss. 2-0. Echeverria there on deck. He opened this inning with the line drive home run. It's a big cut and a miss. 2-1. Absolutely nothing fun in this inning for the Rays. Two and one now on Sanchez. And now that takes it to 3-1.
We have not seen this out of Jalen Beeks really in his time as a Ray. Maybe that first outing where he struggled against the Orioles, but right now trouble finding the strike zone, trouble making the adjustment, just not looking comfortable delivering the ball to the plate, not cutting it loose.
And a high fly ball back into deep left. Fan will go to the wall, and that one is gone. 3-1 pitch, and Sanchez connects. Stanton has scored. Walker has crossed the plate, and Sanchez with a 3-run blast. And the Yankees have put together a monster inning. 17th home run for Sanchez. It's a 7-0 ball game now.
Boy, when you're struggling out on the mound, a hitter can start to eliminate pitches, and you're just looking for that one fastball, knowing that he has to get back into the zone. And he got it right down in his juice zone, and you see him get down, get it, and lift it right out of here.
Echeverria takes a pitch for a ball. 7 runs on 4 hits in the 3rd. One and one. Ground ball shortstop. Adames makes the throw to first. 10 men come to the plate. 7 men score. Bottom of the 3rd. 7-0 New York.
To experience Lexus means to experience amazing. And right now, experience it all for less at Lexus of Tampa Bay and Lexus of Clearwater, where we drive pink in support of breast cancer research. And right now, you can lease a new 2017 Lexus NX 200 Turbo, just $299 a month, or a new Lexus RX 350, only $399 a month at Lexus of Tampa Bay and Lexus of Clearwater, AutoNation companies, and proud supporters of the AutoNation Cure Bowl.
For those who thirst for more, Coors Light is colder, cleaner, and crisper to refresh you for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
With all the top designer brands under one roof, our expert stylists have you covered from head to toe. Shop Men's Warehouse to replenish your fall essentials with buy one, get one free on select items. It's time to like the way you look.
For years, Amerigroup has brought you Medicaid coverage you can trust.
Cut. Can someone please update the cue cards? Okay, Magic, from the top.
If you are a member of Amerigroup, Amerigroup will become Simply Healthcare. Same doctor, same benefits, same plan. Simply a new name.
Cut. That's a wrap.
That was simple. Remember, Amerigroup will become Simply Healthcare. Same plan, simply a new name. Simply Healthcare. Care you can feel good about. Call us today.
Raise up your weekend plans for the last Friday home game of the regular season when the Rays play the Blue Jays on Friday, September 28th. Head to a local participating 7-Eleven to pick up a voucher for $7.11 tickets.
Swing on a miss, strike three.
And keep saving with $5 Bud and Bud Lights on the Budweiser porch.
Tie game, bottom of the ninth. The throw is loose, and the Rays win it.
Go to RaysBaseball.com for more info. Rays up.
Rays Baseball on Fox Sports Sun, brought to you by W.B. Mason. Who but W.B. Mason, the official office supply company of the Tampa Bay Rays. By Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. And by Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Fastball high to Joey Wendell. 1-0, Wendell out second to first, his first time. 2-0, couple of home runs. Sanchez and Echeverria in the top of the inning. 7 runs, 4 hits in the inning. All for extra bases. 2 homers, a triple, and a double.
And I mean, an ugly inning across the board, but all extra base hits. And when you're scoring 7 on just 4 hits, obviously you're thinking, okay, errors, how many walks? Just an overall sloppy inning. And the last thing you needed with a guy like Severino on the mound on the other side.
Now a strike, and it's 2-2. Lifts it into right. That ball's going to be over the head of Judge. Mounting to the wall, and Wendell's on his way to second with a leadoff double. Well, that's his 32nd double of the year. So he continues to make a bid for that rookie award. You know, we talked about the different awards in regard to the Cy Young Award and Snell. Well, I'm not sure which war it is, but at least in one of them, Wendell leads all rookies in WAR.
No, he's had that kind of a season that you're not.
Tommy Pham hit by that pitch. Ooh, that did not feel good. Pham on his way to first and not feeling very happy about being hit by that pitch.
No, that's a hard fastball that runs up and in, and see if it got him on that left hand. Oh, right off the back of that left elbow.
That'll put you in a bad mood.
Well, you think about Severino. a long half inning sitting there on the bench. Not exactly razor sharp as he's come out here for the bottom of the third.
So 2 men on. Now it's Ji-Man Choi. He takes the pitch up.
You tell you what, you look at Tommy Pham down there at first base and look on his. It looks like he wants to go first to third, right up over top of the mound.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Now strike. He's 1-1. Yeah, he's not happy over there.
No. That's even mean for him.
2-1 on Choi. And now 3 balls and a strike. So the double, a hit batter, and 3-1 on Choi. Ball 4, that's going to load the bases. So the Rays here in the bottom of the third with a double, hit batter, and a walk. We'll have the bases loaded for Brandon Lau. Sanchez makes the trip to the mound.
Well, this is a way you get right back into the ball game. You handed Luis Severino, we just talked about it, a 7-0 lead. You're not feeling too good about your chances, but you hang a breaking ball to Wendell, you lose a fastball up and in, then a walk. We talked about not looking very sharp here. And see if the Rays can get to him before he figures it out.
Lau walked in the second inning. And there for another look at Severino. And he takes the ball upstairs. Wendell third. Fan at second. Choi the runner at first. Up again. 2-0. And Larry Rothschild's going to head to the mound here. He's a little concerned about his starting pitcher.
Yeah, you tried it with Gary Sanchez going out there and allowing Severino to try to find it on his own, and you could see on that last fastball no comfort level delivering the ball to the plate.
Well, they have some decisions to make. Severino was great to start the year, then really struggled. Happ has come over and picked them up.
Yep.
Tanaka, so where do they go? You like Happ?
I'd go right in the middle. I would go with Jay Happ. Now, here's the thing, though. Obviously, too, you start to think about that Oakland lineup, and you think about what matchup would you like, who's throwing the ball most consistently right now. But the bottom line is, whoever it's going to be, they're going to be on a short leash. I mean, Aaron Boone is not going to wait around with the bullpen that he has. You can't afford to in a one-game winner-take-all.
And that pitch appeared to be up there. And a check. Lau started to go and checked. It's a strike, says Baker.
You let him off the hook here. That fastball up above the zone. And yeah, I don't know if that was on the call or not, but either way, should not have been a strike.
And now that pitch up, and he fouls it back. 2-2.
It's still not entirely comfortable out there and getting the pitches where he wants. You can see Sanchez is sitting up like, I want these pitches at the bottom of the zone, and they've been right back up there at the top. Let's see right here. See if you can pick up what he's throwing. See all these litany of signs here.
2-2, and it's stroked into right center field. That ball's going to go all the way to the wall. Wendell has scored. Pham will cross the plate. Choi's going to head to the plate. He is out at the plate. Lau goes to third. They cut down Choi trying to score. The Rays get a couple runs and lose G-Man Choi trying to score.
Boy, an awkward landing for Choi at the plate as he's trying to score all the way from first on this blast by Lau. Center cut fastball, deep right center field. And now it's just a race to the plate. Judge getting that ball in. Let's see how this unfolds. Choi coming in, and boy, he looked like his helmet came off and he hit the helmet maybe of Gary Sanchez. There's some contact there for sure.
So now it's a man at third with one out, 2 runs in. We'll take another look at that play at the plate.
Trying to get around and get the left hand down. Then he just goes into him and they heads collide. Helmet goes flying.
Crone tried to check. That's a strike. It's 1-1. A couple of runs batted in for Brandon Lau. The extra base hit into right center field. And a swing and a miss. Fastball. It's now 1-2. So the Rays with a couple runs on the Lau double. He wound up at third as the throw came to the plate to cut down Choi. Upstairs, 2-2. Fifth double for Lau gives him RBIs 22 and 23. And a line drive, but it's right at Echeverria. Another hard hit ball. So C.J. Crone will be the second out.
For his second time through the lineup and not fooling anybody at this point. C.J. Crone, I'll tell you what, he hit that ball hard enough that he barely got out of the batter's box before that ball got to Echeverria.
Well, 2 gone. Choi out at the plate, 9-4-2 for the first out. C.J. Crone, a hot shot line drive to short.
110.
Wow.
110. And you know what? It was all a 110 because, like I said, he barely got out of the box.
Yep. 1-0 to Kiermaier. Kiermaier, strikeout victim his first time. It's fouled back. 1-1. The Rays back with a couple to narrow the deficit to 5. Up and in. 2-1. Wendell and Pham have scored the runs. Lyles at third right now. Ground ball back of first. Voigt's going to make the play unassisted. The Rays come up with 2. Leave a man through 3. 7-2 New York.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons. A comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 for $379 a month.
It's here!
Here comes the man.
Step up to GMC with nearly $11,200 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLT when you finance through GM Financial.
Every now and then, we all need a little escape. A place to take a brief vacation from the everyday. And that place is Bonefish Grill. Here, the Oak Grill crackles, preparing peak of season fresh fish just the way you like it. And Whitecoat Anglers offer handcrafted cocktails and service with an attentive touch. Whether it's date night or girls' night or just a spontaneous weeknight, Bonefish Grill is your neighborhood destination where it all comes together. So come to Bonefish Grill tonight and escape the ordinary.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons. A comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 for $379 a month.
Well, there's Jake Bowers. He's going to take over at first for G-Man Choi, who was banged up on that play at the plate. You saw the collision and a cut involved.
Well, you could see that shot when he was heading into the dugout. A little blood running down after that collision. It was just an awkward collision, too. It kind of looked like Choi was looking to go around him and then ended up trying to go through him, and those helmets came together.
Well, Gardner leads off here. 1-0 the count. Sends a fly ball into center. Kiermaier is there. And so that's the first out here in the fourth inning. We'll swing back around to the top of the order, and we'll swing down to Michelle.
Thanks, Dwayne. Well, we all know how good Blake Snell is, but so does the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. They requested his jersey from his franchise record 21st victory, and of course Snell said yes. He donated it to their archives, and pretty soon here we'll see the jersey displayed in the Rays display case there. Snell's win, of course, did break David Price's club record set in 2012. And earlier this season, the Hall requested and received a cap from Johnny Venters after his return to the majors, and they also requested and received a scorecard from Sergio Romo's first career start as an opener. So quite the historic season for the Rays, guys.
Yet another outing to go there for the big left-hander Blake Snell. He'll be out there after number 22 in the series to follow this one. 21 wins, most in a single season in Rays history. Price had 20 and 12 and 19 and 10. Matt Moore 17, James Shields 16. His high water mark. Aaron Judge. A ball, no strikes. McCutchen hit by a pitch. Judge has struck out, and then he hit that line drive 109 miles per hour back at Jake Faria, who managed to get the glove up. Long cut. It's now 1-2.
Having trouble with that changeup from Jalen Beeks, and he has executed two very good ones in a row. I'll tell you, if he's feeling comfortable with that pitch, that's something that you could see him tripling up on here. They're going to go with the breaking ball, I think.
And strike three call. The Judge caught looking, 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, right at the bottom of the zone. I think Aaron Judge wondering, was that actually a strike? But well executed.
There's Luke Voigt. Fouls it away. That's a shot up the middle, one hop. Nice pickup by Lau and a long throw to first to take care of Voigt. So with the defense set that way, Lau made a nice play to get Voigt. Take another look. A little star by that one for the Rays infielder. No runs and a man left, and we go to the bottom of the fourth, 7-2.
So
look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Now get 0% APR financing for 72 months or $11,000 in total savings on the 2018 F-150.
Well, the unique thing about owning a golden diamond source diamond, there's a lot of value with that. Most jewelers sell a diamond and hope they never see that diamond again. We'd be happy to trade in any of our pieces at any time. You literally can come in and bring in that diamond that you purchased and get what you paid for your golden diamond source diamond towards any diamond in our vast inventory.
There's certainly nobody in Tampa Bay that can match our selection or our prices. Come in and compare us to these other people, and you'll be shocked. And you'll be a golden diamond source customer for life. I guarantee it.
We brought the Infiniti QX50 and its revolutionary technology to Germany to see what the locals think.
This is not German.
Pro-pilot assist? I need no assistance to drive. Stop! I must see VC Turbo.
It's like two engines in one.
Get out! I drive.
The all-new Infiniti QX50. There's nothing traditional about it. Lease the Infiniti QX50 for $379 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
How do you gauge the greatness of an SUV? Is it to carry cargo or to carry on a legacy? Its show of strength or its sign of intelligence? In crossing harsh terrain or breaking new ground? This is the Mercedes-Benz SUV family. Greatness comes in many forms. Lease the GLA 250 for $369 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Home for Rays baseball.
Willie Adames in the batter's box, and he takes the first pitch for a strike here. Bottom of the fourth underway. Adames walked in the second inning as he faces Luis Severino, who's walked three and hit a man. Pitch is wide. Tommy Pham back in the third inning. The Rays converted a couple of runs. And a man thrown out at the plate, Choi, who left the game after the collision. Now 1-2 to Adames. Three runs charged to Faria, a couple to Kittredge, a couple to Beeks. Adames, a little bit of that one. 98, he fouls it. Adam Moore next, the Rays catcher, and then back around to the top of the order, Malik Smith. There's Moore, and there's Malik's. And a cut and a miss. Got him out in front. Strikeout number 4 for Severino.
Boy, and he got him with the changeup. Don't see that all too often from Severino. Right on right with 2 strikes. But here he does it, and it's a good one. Location's not that great, but I'll tell you what, the change of speed is what got Willie Adames.
Ward takes a pitch wide, 99 outside. Moore reached on the Echeverria error in the second inning. Cut and miss puts him down in the count. A 95 plus, 40 pitches. Marino's up around 73. That's 74 and a swing and a miss. So 40 of his first 73 pitches were 95 plus.
Well, he has a tremendous arm, strong arm. Like we said, he averages 97.6 miles an hour per heater.
Now Alex Smith, who twice has struck out. Fastball in the first inning at 96 and a fastball in the second inning at 99. And there's the breakout for Severino. First 19 games, forget about it. He was 14-2, 4-6 since then.
Well, how about this? He's given up 4 earned runs or more in 7 of his 31 starts. He did it once in the first 19. He's done it 6 times in his last 12.
Fouled out of play. Malik's behind in the count, 1-2.
So the Yankees somewhat encouraged, and we saw it in the open over his last 2 starts. Games against Minnesota, he went 5 2/3, 1 earned run, and then against Boston, he went 7 and gave up just 1 earned run.
Count goes to 2-2. Well, the play the Yankees made to cut down Choi at the plate in the third really stopped what momentum the Rays had in that inning. They had the makings of a significant inning, settled for 2 runs in the third inning. Now a chop right side. Walker makes the play, and the Rays are up and down. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 5th. 7-2 New York.
My Pacifica hybrid minivan is so quiet, I could finally hear myself think. Can vegetarians still eat animal crackers? Another Pacifica. Safe choice, my friend.
I bet she's all super green and healthy.
Best burger ever.
Now you may qualify for up to a $7,500 tax credit on the 2018 Pacifica Hybrid. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2018 Pacifica.
Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery are a new spin on a classic with a top prize of $5 million. So unleash the excitement anytime. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket.
The struggle is real. Don't let your Riemann toner be the 1 in 3 that epically fails. Order genuine HP toner cartridges from WB Mason. We'll deliver it straight to your printer for free. Nobody does it better than who but WB Mason.
Welcome. So what do you look for in a vehicle?
Dependability is top on my list.
Well, then here's some vehicles that deliver on that.
That's our truck.
There are cars. Chevy's the only brand to have earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs 3 years in a row.
The Southern Chevy Tent Event is here at your 20 Southern Chevy dealers with great offers on new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
For 30 years, this has been your home. Your home for some of the greatest moments in Florida sports.
Wait for 3. Come on, he's back!
Times have changed, but one thing has stayed the same. You will always be welcome here. You will always be welcome home.
We're back at Tropicana Field, headed into the 5th inning. Kevin Cash and the Rays down 7-2. New York will have Giancarlo Stanton leading off here against Jalen Beeks. Then Walker and Andujar scheduled to hit. Stanton 0 for 1 was intentionally walked and scored a run in their 7-run third. Grounded to the shortstop, Adames in the second. Good cut and a little foul ball, 1-1. That's inside, a fastball, hitting 93. Faria worked 2 1/3, charged with 3. Kittredge faced a couple hitters, charged with 2. That's a fair ball. Down beyond the bullpen. That's going to kick right back out to Pham into second base. Stanton standing with a double. 33rd double for Stanton.
I'll tell you what, he hits the ball hard. We had that graphic earlier of 110 plus off the bat 71 times. Make it at least 72, because that was 112 miles an hour according to StatCast AI. But look how quickly it gets down into the corner and hard off that wall.
So leadoff double. It's a man in scoring position for Neil Walker. It's too low. Walker 1 for 2 tonight. It's fouled. And we go to 1-1. Pitch in on him, and he fouls it back. Walker got credit for a triple in the second inning. His first 3-base hit of the year. Ground ball headed towards short. Adames up with it. The turn and the throw. Nice play right there to get his man at first. Stanton will go to third. Well, Adames made a nice play, ranging to his left to start that.
Well, you're ranging to your left, but now you've got to get up and throw it all in one single movement. You just don't have time to step into anything, and that was very nicely done. Good read, too, by Stanton. You can see him breaking for third, knowing that Adames was going to have to move a ways to get that ball.
Field comes up. Newhart takes a pitch, and that's a strike. The breaking ball in the upper part of the zone there. Taken for strike one. Yankee third baseman drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in the third. There's a man at third, 1 out here in the 5th inning. Fouls it away, 0-2. Popped up. Foul ball. Beeks is after it. He's the only man who spotted it. He makes a sliding catch. Beeks leaving the mound, running straight to that foul ball and sliding under it, grabbed it to retire Andujar.
Yeah, Adam Moore never saw it. Jake Bauers was never going to be able to get there. Don't ever tell me that a pitcher, not an athlete. How about Jalen Beeks, our Bonefish Grill fresh catch of the game? Sliding basket catch deep into foul territory.
How could anyone ever be so brash as to say that a pitcher is not an athlete?
I don't want to see, I do not want to see another pitcher get called off on a pop-up around the mound again. Not after that play. At least when he's on the mound.
Yeah, and we're going to put a little star by that.
Yes.
Now Sanchez. Ground ball, and it's going to go through. Wendell made a dive, and he threaded the needle between Wendell and Adames to drive in Stanton. It's now an 8-2 ball game. And the run batted in for Sanchez. His fourth of the night.
The changeup just catches too much plate. And then look at this, how he fits it in. Wendell with the dive, and Adames not able to get there either.
Here's Echeverria. It's a big cut. Strike one. So the Rays down by a half dozen. Echeverria lining a home run into the first row of the seats in the left in the third. That opened the scoring tonight. Strike two. Beeks, the third pitcher of the evening for the Rays. And he misses down and in. Ground ball right side. Lyle will make the throw. One run, two hits, a man left. Through 4.5. 8-2 New York.
For those who thirst for more, Coors Light is colder, cleaner, and crisper.
These are the best days.
Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Welcome. So what do you look for in a vehicle?
Dependability is top on my list.
Well, then here's some vehicles that deliver on that.
That's our truck.
There are cars.
Chevy's the only brand to have earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs 3 years in a row.
The Southern Chevy Tent Event is here at your 20 Southern Chevy dealers with great offers on new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
$2.99 for a Car Hub Classic. What a steal.
Steal. That's a heist. Put this on.
Disguise. I don't think I can eat in this.
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today.
Can we talk about love like we care about love? You know, I know, you know, yeah. Nothing burns like a cold day. Swing and a high fly ball, right field and deep. Rays win! Rays win! Rays win! Lefty ready to go to pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with 97. Here's the pitch. Driven deep to right center field. Back at it, Melky Cabrera. He looks up and it's gone. The Rays winning ways here at Tropicana Field continue.
Home half of inning 5 coming for the Rays. They'll have Joey Wendell leading off. Wendell with a double tonight. He opened the third with a double and eventually scored a run. His 32nd double of the year. Taps the first pitch foul. Off speed. Takes it too low. 1-1 Wendell. Hitting .301. He is 9th in the American League in hitting and leading all rookies in batting average. 2nd in on-base percentage. 3rd in hits, 3rd in doubles, 2nd in steals among rookies. So you can make a strong case for him. Still a ball, 2-strike count.
Really, the only thing that you could say would be a strike against Joey Wendell. And it's not that he's that kind of player. It's the long ball. You know, you 32 doubles, but limited in the home runs. That's not part of his game, but that is the only downside to what he brings. And he's not really asked to bring that. I mean, he's about putting together quality at bat after quality at bat, and this is what he's up against.
Yeah, and Duhar with a .298 average and the slugging percentage at .521. Ohtani getting a lot of consideration. Wendell takes it outside. 2-2. Ball. This will be Echeverria, who floats the strike over there with his throw. Wendell out of there, and we'll check in with Michelle once again.
Thanks, Dwayne. Just a quick injury update. Ji-Man Choi was removed with a left ear laceration and concussion-like symptoms after that play at home plate, and he is getting stitches, guys. We'll have more of an update after the game.
Well, you see when he walked off, realizing he was cut. It's Tommy Pham. Pham with a double, and he's been hit by a pitch tonight. Takes a strike. Scored a run after being hit in the 3rd inning. 1-1. Luis Severino, 24-year-old right-hander. 2-1. Severino out of the Dominican Republic. The Yankees almost missed signing him. It appeared for the longest that the Rockies were going to sign him. And the Yankees swept in at the last moment. Made him an offer, and he wound up signing with New York. Jake Bauers on deck. And the 2-2, a fastball 99. And that's out number 2.
That's the angry fastball by Severino, and we see him go to that when he is really looking to put something away. And not only does he reach 99, but he reaches 99 up in the zone. And look at that ball just continually climb, or at least appear to.
Strikeout number 6. Now Bauers playing in the place of Choi, who started at first base tonight. It's a strike. Upstairs at 98. Count at 93 for Severino. 2 outs into the fifth. 2-1. Worked him for 24 and 25 pitches in the third. And he should score a couple runs in the third. Now 2-1 popped up foul. That carries into the stands. It's 2-2. A miss. Fastball 98. Couple strikeouts to end the fifth. On to inning 6. 8-2 New York.
This is your time to buy the Honda Pilot LX. It has room for more, including seating for 8 passengers. Plus, incredible fuel economy ratings. And a stylish exterior that's perfect for a day with your kids or a night on the town. So come discover why the Honda Pilot is a KBB.com best buy for 2018. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and test drive the Pilot today.
Don't let some joker work on your air conditioner. Call the Masters of Comfort. Millionaire. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months. It's hard to stop a train. Millionaire. Masters of Comfort.
Can't go through this every time.
This Halloween,
I'm so excited.
give your kids a monstrous treat. Smile. With the perfect family movie night.
When is this thing starting?
There's lots of fun for everyone.
Bring it on. I am king of family fun.
Your kids will love it. Hotel Transylvania 3.
Be the first to buy now and watch anytime, anywhere on your favorite screens with DirecTV Cinema. Movies start at channel 1100.
All on Fox Sports Sun, brought to you by your Southern Chevy dealers. By Eldorado Furniture, a different kind of furniture store for over 50 years. And by your local Ford dealers. In the 6th inning, Jalen Beeks goes back to the hill to face Brett Gardner, the number 9 hitter. Pitch just a little bit low. Gardner tripled and scored in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2 and a fly ball caught by Kiermaier in center in the 4th. It's a breaking pitch for a strike. 1-1. Popped up foul. Into the seats it goes. 2-2. New York started the evening at 96 and 60. Oakland at 95 and 62. So New York a game and a half up for the first American League wild card spot. Foul back, so their interest is in clinching a home field in the AL wild card, and right now that would be 4. outside, and the glove goes down for Lau, who makes the pickup and the throw. Gardner is out number 1.
Well, I think anytime. I mean, it's obvious that if you're going to be in a one-game winner-take-all situation, you want to play that game at home. The interesting thing is, in the wild card era, the home team is under 500. 2 games under 500 overall in hosting that game.
Yeah, how about that? And if somehow Oakland and the Yankees would finish in a tie, the Yankees will get the advantage, if you want to call it an advantage based on what you just said, of playing at home based on the intra-division record tiebreaker.
Well, here's what would be tough. Whether you're Oakland or New York. Let's say Oakland gets the home field advantage. You play out on the West Coast, you win that ball game. Now you got to come all the way back east to go play the Red Sox.
Near miss. It's 2-1 on McCutchen. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hey, you talk about the pressure of postseason play on all these guys. Pressure's on the traveling secretaries, directors of travel for these teams. Foul ball. Really, I mean, which coast, you know, you go all the way to the West Coast, you go to the East Coast.
Let's say that this,
up.
yeah, and it's not decided until Sunday at 6 or 7 o'clock. Well, you got that ball game on Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on your AL or NL, and so those rooms have to be secured.
We're going to catch this. Lau out there, and Kiermaier runs him off. Kiermaier makes the catch on McCutchen's pop fly to center.
Introduce myself to you. I'm Kevin Kiermaier, center fielder for the Rays, and I cover ground. So, abandoned.
It's called a peel off.
Yeah.
Now peel off, why don't you? Ground out and a pop fly to center, handled by Kiermaier. Here's Aaron Judge. A couple of strikeouts for Judge. He's 0 for 3. Pitches a ball. The line drive in the third, caught by Faria, and boy, everybody's glad he did catch it because it was a vicious liner back to the mound. Now a little check swing roller over to cover Beeks, and he got him. Boy, that was not necessarily the way that you would maybe draw it up. And we'll see what the Yankees decide to do. They out called at first. But Bowers had to go feel the ball, and Beeks had to hurry over there.
But he's not going for the bag. You see, he's well, he's safe. I mean, there's no question he's safe. He did not lay that tag on him until the foot got to the bag. Not on the bag, not on the bag. And right there, that foot looked to be down before the tag was made right off of it. Yeah, that was awkward from the beginning. The way that the Rays were set up defensively, and then Jake Bowers is going to go field that ground ball, and you think it's just a flip to the pitcher, and he's covering, he's going to step on the bag, the inning's over, and Beeks just never got to the bag.
Yep. So the Yankees challenge that call at first.
I don't think that Aaron Judge appreciated where he was tagged either.
So the Judge gets the safe call over there. Ball overturned. And we'll earn the Yankees a base runner and get Voit to the plate. Judge winds up getting an infield hit. And here's Voit, who doubled in a run and scored in the third. Up and away. It's a strike, 1-1. So 9 hits in the game for the Yankees. 8 runs, 9 hits. 2 runs and 3 hits for the Rays. It's 1-2. Two and two. Gets the back foot out of there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stanton on deck. And ball 4 inside. So Judge pushed up to second on the walk to Voit. And with 2 men on, that gets Stanton to the plate. Stanton officially 1 for 2. He led off the 5th with a double and scored. Intentionally walked in the 3rd, and he scored a run in that inning. Rays got him out on a ground ball to short in the 2nd. Beeks misses, ball 1. Latest on Choi, as we heard, stitches in his left ear to close the lacerations, concussion-like symptoms, and he's being monitored. Another one low. 2 balls, no strikes, and Moore is going to trot to the mound. And Cash on the phone down to the bullpen, and we'll see some stirring down there. It's who? Who will get up and begin to throw? Big cut and a miss. 2-1 on Stanton. Now 3-1. Well, that base hit by Judge kept the inning going on the challenge. He reached with 2 outs, then the walk to Voit. Now Stanton with a big 3-1 advantage in the count. Neil Walker on deck. Look out, a hot shot. That turns Phil Nevin around at 3rd. The count is full. Good reason for that helmet.
Now we've already seen Stanton hit a couple of rockets here. Hits the ball so hard, and you know there's so much leverage involved.
And he lines it foul. Look out, down beyond the bullpen and out of play.
Everybody's in range.
Well, Canley's up in the bullpen, and he had to move to get out of the way of that.
How about pinstripe batting gloves?
A variation on a theme. Swinging and a miss. Stanton out on strikes. Bottom of the 6th coming up already. It's 8-2 New York.
Whether you're a diehard for the Dogs or holler for the Hawks, everyone can agree on Motel 6, where you always save more for whatever you travel for, like rivalries. Book online at motel6.com.
Wrangler jeans are made for those who roll with the times. Like him, and her, and these two. New styles, great fits. Wrangler, real comfortable jeans.
You better sit down for this.
Oh, okay.
Right now, Publix deli subs are $5.99.
Wow.
Oh, and we're talking whole subs. I'll let that soak in for a sec. Even mine? Yep, hers too, with boar's head.
Wait, what?
That's right. Made any way you wish. Online or in store. No baloney. Unless you love baloney, because that sub also $5.99.
Yes!
Yeah. Thought you might like that.
I do.
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Experience Tropicana Probiotics. Delicious 100% juice with a billion active cultures. Drink it every day and feel like a billion. Tropicana Probiotics, now in Orchard Green and single serve.
Bowers got it. They got it. The throw to first, got it. You're looking at Luis Severino, the 24-year-old right-hander. An 8-2 ball game. Severino allowing a couple of runs on 3 hits. Brandon Lau leads off against him in the 6th. Lifts a high fly ball into left, sending McCutchen back. He falls down at the wall, and that ball's on top of the wall, bounding back to McCutchen. A double by Brandon Lau. McCutchen fell as he got to the warning track.
Now let's take a look at it. Ball hit way into the air. And he's got a nice beat on it, and then just got sniped. That blade, Dwayne. Oh, field turf got him.
How about that? And with that, Severino's going to depart.
With it.
Pitches 5 innings plus 1 hitter. In the 6th, call to the bullpen, brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that? A lot of reasons.
A comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 for $379 a month.
With free water tests, chemicals, equipment, and more, Pinch A Penny has everything you need to keep your pool perfect.
Must be nice. In my day, the dream of a perfect pool became a nightmare I never woke up from. You must all sleep well now, huh?
As a Freedom Boat Club member, you simply book your boat, load up the family, and have a great day. I compared the difference between boat ownership and becoming a Freedom Boat Club member, and I know the difference between a strikeout and a home run. Go online or call today and be on the water tomorrow.
My Pacifica hybrid minivan is so quiet, I could finally hear myself think. Can vegetarians still eat animal crackers? Another Pacifica. Safe choice, my friend.
I bet she's all super green and healthy.
Best burger ever.
Now you may qualify for up to a $7,500 tax credit on the 2018 Pacifica Hybrid. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2018 Pacifica.
I'm Michael from St. Pete, and my home team is the Tampa Bay Rays.
Well, our T-Mobile built for baseball Going to be the night here of Luis Severino. You know, we saw some good things. We also saw some rocky innings. Some command issues he was able to recover from. Did pick up some strikeouts, as you can see here. Listen, there's no debating that he's got a great arm. An explosive fastball. He was up to 99 miles an hour tonight. Good slider and a changeup. But there were also some points where the command went missing. You see the 3 walks in the 5+ innings. 2 runs so far. Responsible for Lau out at second base and 7 strikeouts in 97 pitches.
Yeah, and you really have to wonder what the Yankees are truly thinking in regard to their starting pitching and who it would be. Tommy Kahnle's on in relief of Severino. C.J. Cron at the plate. The pitch is a strike call. 97 pitch performance, 5 innings plus 1 hitter for Severino. Now picking up his second double of the night. He's been on 3 times with a walk and 2 doubles. The pop foul coming back. That's how to play. Meeks, the third Rays pitcher. He's given up 3 of those 8 runs. 2 to Kittredge and the first 3 to Faria. The pitcher. This one upstairs. Wave and a miss. Fastball mid-90s up and by Cron. Kahnle comes on to get the first out. And here's Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier looking for his first hit of the game. He struck out and grounded out to first against Severino tonight. Too low, ball 1. There's a high fly ball back into right. Judge will go to the track for it, makes the catch. Lau tags, advances to third. So Kiermaier under that one and sent it to the track, but caught by Judge. 2 gone. MLB at Bat, your #1 Rays app. Customize your experience to catch every moment. Get Rays home screen icons and features such as MLB.TV game of the day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at Bat. And here is Adames. Which is a strike. Looking for his first hit. He walked in the second inning. And then struck out against Severino. Fastball 96, and Adames trying to catch up.
Yeah, Kahnle showing that good fastball again. Really burst on the scene a season ago with the Yankees coming out of that bullpen. And this year, trouble finding consistency with his velocity. And now you're starting to see that start to come back. And quite frankly, that makes that bullpen even stronger. He gets back to where he was a season ago.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I loved Kevin Cash's comment. They talked about New York going with a bullpen day. He said, no, let's not call it a bullpen day. Let's call it what it really was, and that was a closer day. Because that was about every guy that came out is a closer, was a former closer, could be a closer.
Yep. And strike 3 called. Adames out on strikes, and we're going to go to the 7th. 8-2 New York.
Time. It shouldn't be measured by clocks. It should be measured by how long steak and lobster is back at Outback. Backed by popular demand. Steak and lobster starting at $15.99. And time is limited. So hurry in today. Outback Steakhouse. Aussie rules.
The moment you realize you're lucky your backyard is in the back.
At Lowe's, we have everything you need to keep your yard looking great. Buy any Pennington Smart Seed 15 pounds or larger and get one-step lawn repair free.
Hey, do you? Thanks. Hey, thank you.
Hey, WB, do you have my... Oh, thanks, bro.
Tune in after every game for Rays Live, the post-game show, delivered by Who Bought WB Mason.
We've developed a cheat code for the city. The upgraded 2018 Nissan Rogue Sport. With standard technologies like automatic emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert, and more. Beat the city at its own game. Experience Rogue Sport at your local Nissan store.
Lease the Rogue family for $199 per month or save up to $10,687 on select models.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
There are roadside attractions, and then there's our world-famous on-road attraction, the 2019 GLC. Lease the GLC 300 for just $469 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Big story tonight is the Brewers and Cardinals in St. Louis, and what a start by Milwaukee. Solo blast in the first inning off the bat of Aguiar right there, the other way, by the way. And then how about Braun? Right into deep left field. Quick start. Kristen Yelich would add a bases-clearing double for 3 more runs. And right now, in the bottom of the 4th inning, it is all Brew Crew 6-0 over the Cards.
Yeah, that's not good news for St. Louis in that National League Central. Cubs up by a game and a half to start the day on the Brewers. 4.5 up on the Cardinals, and the Cardinals trying to stay alive in the wild card race. Take a look right there. The Rockies a half game back of the Cardinals, and the Cardinals chasing the Brewers. Ji-Wei Hu on the mound for the Rays. He's facing Neil Walker to begin the 7th. 2-0. For the 4th time. First time since his return from Durham. And promptly behind Walker, 3-0. Three and 2/3 for Beeks. 3 runs, 4 hits. Walker takes a strike. And Duhar on deck. Into right field with the Rays defensive setup. Perfect with Adames making the throw from short right. So that's a 6-3 out of the shift. One out in the 7th. Here's McGill and Duhar. Pitch down. This is actually the 5th stint for Chi-Wei-Hu with the Rays this year, but the other stints have been very short. A strike, it's 1-1. He was up for the Rays April 16th, then back on the 29th through the 3rd of May. In July, the 12th, 13th, and 14th, and again on the 23rd and 24th. He gets this one in on Andujar, who lifts the pop fly not too deep to left. Pham is there to make the catch.
Well, you're up and down that many times. Excited to be here, no question about it, but that can be challenging. You know, you come up here, whether you're here for a week, 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks, and then you get sent back down. You got to get back into a rhythm. All the while, you've got to stay positive mentally. You know, sometimes you get on that yo-yo up and down between the big leagues and AAA, and can lead to some frustration. And if you allow that to creep in, all of a sudden your AAA, you know, outings don't go that well.
Well, you saw how crowded the Rays bullpen is down there. Some of the guys are in the second row of the bullpen pew.
Need some folding chairs down there. I mean, listen, Oakland had an 18-man bullpen.
Two and 0. Well, that's September bullpen. Both these teams right now. Foul ball brings the count to 2-1. Kind of interesting. You're starting to hear some calls for maybe designating eligible players in the September call-ups.
I think that would be great. I mean, I think that's something that should be pursued, should be talked about. And you think about nowadays, you know, already with these expanded rosters, the way that the game is played and managed now, you know, Oakland, perfect example, an 18-man bullpen. They had 38 active players when they were in town here. Well, then all of a sudden, the way that bullpens are used, openers, bullpen, I mean, it's a pitching change every few minutes because you've got so many guys available.
And the count is full to Sanchez. Well, the thinking is, and it's hard to argue with it, that the game's not well served with 18-men bullpens.
How about last night? That Milwaukee Cardinals, the game last night. Dan Jennings was an opener for Milwaukee.
Yep.
Dan Jennings, the opener, faced one hitter through 3 pitches and was promptly pulled. I mean, apparently that matchup was so important to the outcome of the game. They needed that one out to lead the game off, and then they come and get him.
Well, trying to get that first inning edge. You know, team that scores first usually wins. And so anything to get that first inning edge.
At that first inning out. I mean, I mean, we've seen the concept of the opener. That's a whole new level.
Got to keep him off the board in the first inning.
But he didn't. He kept him off the board for the first hitter.
There's ball 4, too high. To a 2-out walk. Danny Echeverria, who's been good in the field and has hit a home run tonight.
That's where I think that it will be very interesting because this concept of the opener that the Rays have brought into the mainstream, you're seeing it all the time. The Yankees did it last night. Teams are doing it now. Teams in playoff races, meaningful games, are doing it. It's going to be done more next season. It's definitely going to become part of the game, and it'll be interesting to see if it is embraced.
Here comes Smith, but he's going to run out of room, and he scatters that full bullpen down there. Ball out of play, and it's a strike. Well, you know, there will be a lot of discussion at league meetings and at the winter meetings about all of those things that we've just discussed. And now an 0-2 count. Because there's no question with this, with the openers and now with more than full bullpens in September, the way the game is applied has been fundamentally changed.
There's no doubt about that.
Did he go? He did not, says Greg Gibson. It's a ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, Dwayne, we've done some further digging.
Yes.
And even if this at bat ends on this pitch, we will get back to it because it is extremely interesting, borderline scandalous.
Well, what a tease that is.
Hey.
1-2 the count to Echeverria.
All right.
Inside 2-2.
So here was the matchup. The matchup the Brewers needed. Dan Jennings versus Matt Carpenter. He got him on 3. Okay, now this is the best part of it. Coming into that at bat, Matt Carpenter v. Dan Jennings was 3 for 8 with a homer.
My.
But that was the matchup we wanted and we needed.
Based on the reverse lock.
The reverse lock. And it brought it home for the Brew Crew.
It's 2-2. How about that?
Yeah, that's almost one of those deals where you just feel like, just make a mockery of this. We're going to take the worst matchup on paper. We're going to throw it out there for one hitter, and then we're going to go get it.
Echeverria waiting for the 2-2. There's more?
There's a little bit more.
Okay.
It's not as jaw-dropping, but the second hitter in the lineup, who will remain nameless at this point, versus Dan Jennings. Now, he was not allowed to face him. Got to get him out before that guy.
Yep.
And that hitter, 0 against Dan Jennings. Couldn't face him. Nope.
Well, it had something to do with the swing plane.
Well, it could have been Dan Jennings' pitch count at 3.
Good. And a shot to center. Kiermaier right there for it. A walk and a man left. Hey, it's 7th inning stretch time already.
Really?
It's 8-2 New York.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons.
A comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 for $379 a month.
In April, Luke's dad made 25 calls to find a place that could bring his son's creation to life. There were 14 emails to determine the size of the lightning bolts, and 18 texts wishing Luke a very happy birthday. And when all was said and done, Luke got to be a real-life superhero. And so did his dad.
those restless spirits, and for those who thirst for more, Coors Light is colder, cleaner, and crisper to refresh you for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
They thought it was just a phase. You knew it was just the beginning. You're the brotherhood of muscle.
Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on one of these 3 2018 Dodge vehicles for under $270 a month.
Tonight's Geico great moment on this date back in 2012. David Price becoming the second visiting pitcher since 1918 to pitch a complete game at Fenway Park with at least 13 strikeouts and no walks. Joining Mike Mussina, the Yankees, from September 2nd, 2001. Adam Moore in the batter's box, swinging and missing the first pitch, a slider from Tommy Kahnle. Kahnle got credit for the full inning in the 6th, picking up a couple strikeouts. A strike call on a fastball. 5 innings plus for Severino. 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, couple of runs, both earned. 97 pitches, 59 strikes. Now Kahnle. He inherited a runner in the 6th, then struck out Crone. Kiermaier hit the ball to the track and right. And then Adames called out on strikes. Now an 0-2 count on Moore. Foul out of play. The Rays tried to build a big inning in the 3rd. They settled for 2 runs. Lost a man at the plate. 1-2. Joey was thrown out at the plate. Lacerations in his ear. Had stitches there. Some concussion symptoms. He left the game in favor of Bowers. There's Moore with Smith on deck, then Wendell. And a wave and a miss. A chase by Moore on the slider. 1 out in the 7th inning. 10 strikeouts now for New York pitching. Coming up tomorrow on Rays Live, pregame show presented again by your local Honda dealers. And Orestes will have an opportunity to break down the New York Yankees starter Masahiro Tanaka. And now, with the top of the order up, call to the bullpen brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Welcome. So what do you look for in a vehicle?
Dependability is top on my list.
Well, then here's some vehicles that deliver on that.
That's our truck.
There are cars. Chevy's the only brand to have earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs 3 years in a row.
The Southern Chevy Tent Event is here at your 20 Southern Chevy dealers with great offers on new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
It's here!
Here comes the man.
Step up to GMC with nearly $11,200 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLT when you finance through GM Financial.
Stream the Rays live on Fox Sports Go.
Rays baseball on Fox Sports Sun, brought to you by Simply Healthcare. Live the Simply life. And by your local Honda dealer.
I feel like the booth is under attack. The booth is under attack.
I think it is. We need helmets. And earplugs.
Cannot take it anymore.
Stephen Tarpley, the left-hander, on to face the left-handed bat of Malik Smith. And the pitch swung on and missed for a strike. So Malik's looking for his first hit, a couple strikeouts and a ground ball to second. Popped up, foul. That's going to carry out a play.
You know what I feel like? I feel like a foreign despot that is being forced to leave his compound.
Yeah.
That they've just lined up and just overpowering.
Lots of incoming. Lots of incoming. See if Malik's can turn this count around. Down 0-2. And he checks. It's now a ball and 2-strike count. Oh, we appear to be okay.
It appears this thing needs to be on in between innings or during pitching changes.
My goodness.
That would be a show. That would be a great show. And it would not be a show about nothing.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Wendell will be next here as Malik tries to work his way aboard against Tarpley. And strike 3 is called. Malik Smith is strikeout number 11 for New York pitching. Joey Wendell, who doubled to open the third and scored a run. 1 for 3. Bats with the bases empty and 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th inning. Strike at the knees. He's got 2 runs off Severino. 4 hits. Nothing in an inning and a third against Canely, and now a strikeout against Tarpley. Tarpley dropping down a little bit there, below 3/4. Away 1-2.
We talked about Tarpley, coming into the ball game last night. He put up some impressive numbers between Trenton and Scranton, AA and AAA in the Yankee system. That's what has earned him this call up, and pretty impressive with what he was able to do last night. That entire Yankee bullpen last night, impressive.
Fly ball into left. McCutcheon is there to make the catch. We're through 7. On to the 8th. 8-2 New York.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. Now during Ford SUV season, get 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 total cash back on Escape, Edge, and Explorer. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Oh, you are my sunshine. Oh, my only sunshine. my skies are gray. You'll never, never, never know how much I love you. But I don't want you to take my sunshine away.
Alexa, play morning music.
You might be the only one who's ever seen the light of day. I'll go wherever you will let
Alexa, add bananas to my shopping list.
Okay.
Swing and a drive. Willie has walked it off. The walk-off homer for Jake Bowers, and the Rays have swept the Yankees.
Reserve your 2019 season tickets today to secure great savings, the best seat locations, and access to exclusive events. Ask about how you can enjoy an experience at Seminole Hard Rock Tampa or a baseball clinic with a Rays player. Call 888-FAN-RAYS or visit RaysBaseball.com/season tickets today.
Well, this has not been a fun night for the Rays. They're down 8-2 going into the 8th. Who back to the mound? Andrew Velasquez has entered the game, taking over at third. Brett Gardner leads off for New York, and the pitch is inside, a ball, no strikes. There's Velasquez replacing Wendell at third. One and one. Who pitched a scoreless seventh. He gave up a walk to Sanchez, but otherwise it was just fine. Little tap foul runs the count to 1-2. Now Houston trying to win its 100th game of the year, playing in Toronto. They've opened a 4-1 lead. Blue Jays batting in the bottom of the 8th. Now ball 2. The order will be next. McCutchen and then Judge. Foul out of play. It's been Faria, Kittredge, Beeks, and Who. McCutchen on deck. And tonight for New York, Severino, Canely, and Tarpley. They have further action. Domingo Germán throwing in the bullpen right now. And ball 3, full count. The chase there from Gardner. Picks up the strikeout.
The immediately regretted swing. A little change up off the plate and well off the plate. Split. Look at it take off, and Gardner, that bat not even long enough to get to it.
Well, and now Andrew McCutchen. Single and a walk. Was hit by a pitch and a fly ball to center in the 6th. Takes a strike.
He's been swinging the bat much better for the Yankees over the last week and a half or so.
And now down to the count 0-2. Yeah, McCutcheon down in the 220s since that deal from San Francisco brought him back across the country to New York. 1-2 now.
Got off to a really slow start with the Yankees, but we've seen him pick it up a little bit. Hit his 20th home run of the season in last night's game.
It's 2-2. Got 20 home runs overall. Coming into this game, hitting .251 combined in the National and American leagues. And a 2-2 count in the 8th. And another full count. Well, Who has faced 6 hitters, has had 4 3-ball counts, including 3 3-2 counts. And ball 4, he gives up the walk. Average pitchers strike out 10 hitters in a game. Visit CanesStrikeout.com for a printed home voucher. Take that to Canes Furniture within 7 days and receive a coupon for 2 free tacos and chips at participating area Tijuana Flats locations. Restrictions apply. Now Aaron Judge. Judge takes a strike. Pitch right down the middle. Judge reached on what turned out to be an infield hit in the 6th. He was originally called out. The Yankees challenged that and kept the inning going. Fly ball skied to center. Kiermaier's going to have a lot of room waiting on this one to come down. And 2 outs. And Luke Voigt makes his way to the plate.
First baseman.
Hey, by the way, never got your take earlier today. And we've done this. We played this game in the past, but for tonight, what did you have? Media dining or organ music?
This is a late entry for me. I didn't put one in. It's just foul back. Sample a little bit of each already.
Yeah.
I mean, heard and looked. Didn't actually partake.
Right. Well, you know what? Sometimes that tells the story.
Yeah.
That tells the story.
Yeah. So I think I took the organ.
You did?
Yeah.
I had organ in the landslide.
Pitch inside. 1-1. A ball and a strike. That's a foul ball back. This thing is starting to grow a little bit because, it's been exclusive to our crew.
Yes.
But Michael Kay from New York came out and wanted a little part of the action here. I'm not sure which one he took either. We'll have to check.
You know what? I think without
There's
question.
Michael Kay and David Cohn.
Yeah, all the chips for Michael Kay got pushed to the center of the table for the organ.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep.
It's inside. From the broadcast perspective, it's been pretty productive because Cohn, former Cy Young Award winner last night, fully, without reservation, endorsed the Rays left-hander for the Cy Young Award. So
yeah,
Blake Snell has his support.
All in.
Which is great.
And that's right. All his chips pushed in on Blake Snell.
Yeah, Michael K's pushed in on the organist. Strike 3. Boyd tried to check. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rays down 8-2.
I'm Captain Obvious, and Hotels.com rewards me basically everywhere. So why am I sliding into this ski lodge with my mini horse? Because Hotels.com lets me do me. Sorry, the cold makes him a little hoarse. Hotels.com. You do you and get rewarded.
Kubota's L2501 DT packs powerful performance into one easy-to-operate compact tractor. Designed for all-day operator comfort and easy use of implements, the L2501 DT makes mowing, digging, hauling, and lifting quick and simple. Now get payments as low as $135 a month with 0% APR financing for 84 months. Kubota L2501 DT compact tractors, the only real choice.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Introducing Sonic's new Car Hop Classic with double the beef, double the cheese, and now double the choices. Try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or slinger with tots for just $2.99. Get them while they last.
Thank you. Every AutoNation pink plate represents another donation to cancer research.
Thank you. Get your pink plate on a new 2018 Honda Accord. Just $2.19 a month. Drive pink at AutoNation Honda.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms to Go. Pick from 100 beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it, your home fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,000, dining rooms under $1,000, bedrooms under $1,000, 100 stylish options under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for $20 or less per month, interest-free. Furnish your home to perfection. Now at Rooms to Go.
One step closer.
One step closer. With each AutoNation pink plate, we get one step closer to driving out cancer.
Drive Nissans with 0% financing or $10,000 off. Drive pink at AutoNation Nissan.
8-2 ball game. Bottom of inning 8. Coming up on Rays Live, the post game presented by WB Mason. Richard Arrest is along to anchor the coverage. We'll have the Kevin Cash press conference and interviews from the clubhouse. And Domingo Germán is pitcher number 4 for New York. Tommy Pham up here against him. 1-0 the count. The fastball mid-90s from Germán. 1-1. Germán just back up from Scranton. His second stint, he was with the Yankees in April. 1-2 strikes.
Yeah, overall 82 in the third innings. Got a good arm.
Yep. And strike 3 called. Germán picks up a strikeout of the first man he faced.
That breaking ball right at the top of the zone, and this is what he's done. 20th game overall, does have 13 starts, 95 punch outs and 82 in the third.
And Bowers lifts a fly ball into center, and Gardner makes the catch. So a strikeout, the fly ball. 2 up, 2 down in the 8th. Here's Brandon Lau. He's been on all 3 times with a walk and 2 doubles tonight. One ball, no strikes. One and one. And Germán spent a good part of the first half of the season with the Yankees. 1 and 2. in April, and that stay extended through the third week in July. Back up now. Fastball in is fouled away. Ground ball. That's going to get through into right field. A 3-hit night for Brandon Lau. On for the fourth time. Well, the Rays have 5 hits, and Lau has 3 of them.
I'll tell you what, he's going to play a prominent role tomorrow night for us, Dwayne. That much I'll guarantee you.
Sound like a great game plan.
Well, he's the one guy. This has been a very disjointed, streaky, good and bad type of ball game for both teams. And Brandon Lau has been the one constant here in this Rays lineup. Like you said, 4 times up, 4 times on base, including 3 hits.
Now there's a broken bat line drive off the bat of C.J. Cron. Handle split on that one. Cron hit a hot shot line drive back in the 3rd. Measured at 110 miles per hour when he lined to Echeverria. 1-1 the count. The Yankees scored 7 of their 8 runs in the 3rd inning. And the Rays have been unable to bounce back from that. They scored 2 in their 3rd. The Yankees a run in the 5th. Three balls and a strike. Kiermaier on deck. And a popper on the right side. It's coming back to Voit, who makes the grab, and the 8th inning is in the book. We go to the 9th. 8-2 New York.
With free water tests, chemicals, equipment, and more, Pinch A Penny is your one-stop shop for everything you need.
One stop? In my day, we had to make a list just of the places we needed to go. You're all pool spoiled.
Dedication. Attention to detail. And going above and beyond. That's what it takes to do things the right way. With Rocket Mortgage, you can count on us to get your mortgage right. Because when it comes to buying a home, the right way should be the only way. Rocket Mortgage, America's largest mortgage lender and proud supporter of college athletics.
In my day, the only thing that got tested was our patience.
He knew this day would come. All that hard work is about to pay off. Upload your resume on Indeed.
In my day, a salt pool was just called an ocean.
Every now and then, we all need a little escape. A place to take a brief vacation from the everyday. And that place is Bonefish Grill. Here, the Oak Grill crackles, preparing peak of season fresh fish just the way you like it. And Whitecoat Anglers offer handcrafted cocktails and service with an attentive touch. Whether it's date night or girls' night or just a spontaneous weeknight, Bonefish Grill is your neighborhood destination where it all comes together. So come to Bonefish Grill tonight and escape the ordinary.
In my day, the pool was heated by the breath of our own complaints.
Coors Light refreshing finish. Well, it was the shot to finish off the seven-run third off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Sanchez hitting his 17th home run. He has 4 runs batted in tonight, 3 on that swing. And Vanel Nuno is in the game to face the right-handed bat of Giancarlo Stanton. There's a wave and a miss. Walker due next, and then Andujar. Nuno making his 15th appearance. Also in the game, Austin Meadows. He's out there in left field now. We've seen him in right and now in left. It's a ball, 2 strikes. That's a cut and a miss. Stanton out on strikes. So Nuno disposes of the first man he faces.
Second baseman,
Neil Walker. Ball 1 to Walker. Walker with a triple and a walk. He walked with the bases loaded in the third. Pops it up right side. Bowers angling out, now coming over, and that's Lau to make the catch. Two gone in the 9th.
third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar. Fouls it back, strike 1.
Well, you know what? If the Rays do not come up with an epic comeback in the bottom of the 9th inning, you really want to get it strapped on and ready for tomorrow night's game, because you really want to see this team get to 90 wins.
Yep.
Right now they're 3 short. After tonight, you're going to have 5 to play.
5 opportunities. Andujar misses. 2 left with the Yankees, and then Toronto comes to town. Full foul, out of play. Yankees won last night 4-1. They lead 8-2 in this one. Just a little bit of that one, but a foul. A shot back into left field, and Andujar is going to hit this one out on an 0-2 pitch. His 26th home run of the year, driving in his 2nd run of the night. It's 9-2. So Nuno touched for a long one.
Oh, that is what this team does. Home run power sprinkled up and down the lineup. And how about getting up to that pitch? That is right about letter high. And Duhar gets up to it and gets enough of it to get it out.
That's 255 home runs for the Yankees this year.
What is that, 9 behind the Seattle Mariners? It was 264.
Yeah, the Mariners in 1997 hit 264 home runs. Sanchez pops it foul. That will carry out a play. Well, there you go with Seattle, then Texas, Baltimore, the Blue Jays, and now at 255, the New York Yankees. Top 5 all time. Look out, a shot down the third base side. Ten hits now for New York. 9 runs on 10 hits. It's 2-2. It's skied to short left. Adames out. Here comes Meadows, and he makes the catch. A run on the home run. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 9-2 New York.
I'm Eric Esteban with Fox Sports Florida. Welcome back to our Florida Bright Future Scholarship Student Athlete Spotlight, presented by the Florida Lottery. Today's Spotlight recipient hails from South Florida and Somerset Academy alum Tommy Connell. A dedicated baseball fan and player, Tommy swings into our spotlight after graduating with a 4.6 GPA. Call Tommy Mr. No Days Off because not only did he excel in the classroom, he did it with perfect attendance from kindergarten through 12th grade. The only thing Tommy loves more than baseball after playing on travel teams in the varsity is using his passion for the game to make a difference. He volunteered with the Miracle League, which helps provide opportunities for children with disabilities to play baseball, and helped organize a fundraiser with current and former major leaguers. Tommy's hard work and selflessness will continue in college as he will be attending Florida International University, where he plans on majoring in electrical engineering. Do you think you have what it takes to be our next Florida Lottery Bright Future Scholarship Student Athlete? Study hard, keep those grades up, and our next spotlight might just be you.
My Pacifica hybrid minivan is so quiet, I could finally hear myself think. Can vegetarians still eat animal crackers? Another Pacifica. Safe choice, my friend.
I bet she's all super green and healthy.
Best burger ever.
Now you may qualify for up to a $7,500 tax credit on the 2018 Pacifica Hybrid. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2018 Pacifica.
On to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's a 9-2 ball game. New York taking control of this game early with a 7-run third. For the Rays in the bottom of the 9th, Kevin Kiermaier will lead off. Willie Adames due to hit next, and then Adam Moore. Game 3 on tap tomorrow. The Rays and this New York Yankee ball club. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for New York. Our coverage tomorrow begins at 6:30. Thursday, a day game. And here we go on to the bottom of the 9th inning. Herman worked the 8th, gave up the base hit, picked up a strikeout. And now Kiermaier steps in against him and swings through that first pitch, strike one. Cut and a miss. Here's second baseman Tyler Wade takes over. And Kiermaier out on strikes. It's 13 by New York pitching tonight. 13 last night.
Well, this is an impressive, powerful staff. And you think about all the options that Aaron Boone can go to, especially when they're all clicking together.
Thomas lifts it foul. Out of play up the right side.
Boy, think about, you know, all these teams headed into postseason play and how, like, especially Oakland, you know, at the trading deadline, really trying to fortify that bullpen, more quality arms. The Yankees, of course, have done that. That's been in vogue the last couple of years in the playoffs, to where you don't have to rely so heavily on your starters. I mean, if they could get you into the middle part of the game. Indians did that. Terry Francona and their run to the World Series back in 16.
Boy, that was a big part of their success.
It was, and I'll tell you what, it has, like anything else, when the team has success doing something, all of a sudden, for the next little while at least, it starts to get mimicked.
And strike 3 called on Adames. Third strikeout for Herman. 2 outs with the bases empty. And the hitter is going to be Adam Moore. Moore 0 for 3 on the night. Couple of strikeouts. I want to know.
You know what, we're kind of seeing that with the opener strategy. You know, I mean, really, the Rays started that earnestly back in middle of May, and now you see teams jumping on board all over the place.
1 to count.
See that they start to, you know, have really a summer of success utilizing that strategy, and now you're seeing other teams taking a shot at it.
Puts Moore down 1 and 2.
I mean, what is Domingo Germán on Aaron Boone's list of options? Like 10 or 11, and he's just coming in carving.
Yep. Two balls, 2 strikes. Lau had a good night. He was on 4 times. 3 of the 5 hits collected by the Rays tonight. To go with a walk, 2 doubles and a single. And a Tapper foul. Really, the score of this game is the Yankees 9 and Lau 2. He drove in both runs and had 3 of the 5 hits. And 1 of the 3 walks. A 2-2 count. And a Tapper foul again. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. The recovery and the throw down to first to end this one. 3 strikeouts in the 9th inning. And a 9-2 final, New York over the Rays. Same 2 teams tomorrow. For Brian Anderson, Dwayne Stats. Hope you've enjoyed the telecast. If not the outcome, Rays Live, the postgame comes your way next. See you tomorrow night.
I'm chasing shadows in the gallows, collect them all, stealing from me. Oceanic, cinematic, I've been trapping something bigger than free.
customer.
Oh boy.
Hey, Joy. A lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah, Daryl needs to put the play in playlist.
I can't stream out here. Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice. And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room. Sorry. It's okay. Okay. I did it. Yeah, DJ!
Geico has over 75 years of great savings and service. With such a long history, it's easy to trust Geico. Thank you, Todd. It's not just easy, it's being a master of hypnotism easy. Hey, I got your text. Sleep. Doug, when I snap my fingers, you're gonna clean my gutters.
Ooh, I should clean your gutters.
Great idea.
It's not just easy, it's Geico easy.
Todd, you will go make me a frittata.
Right now, at Steak and Shake, pick any 2 items for just $3. Pick the new Buffalo Ranch Steak Burger, cooked to order with tangy buffalo sauce and Cool Ranch dressing, and the new Butter Steak Burger. That's 2 for $3. Or our Swiss and Mushroom Steak Burger and our All-American Steak Burger. Yep, 2 for $3. How about our Steak Frank or grilled cheese with a big order of thin and crispy fries? Yes, yes, and yes. Pick 2, pay $3. Better burgers, better prices. Only at Steak and Shake.
Check out Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's for great deals on great gear with the season's best selection of the brands you want just in time for fall. Clothing and gear for everyone, like Hobbs Creek men's flannel shirts for only $10.
Feel it. Feel those calves burn. Feel the power of the nap. Feel the fuel of the mighty carrot. Be the boss of that carrot. Feel that story come alive.
All right, first 4 games, we want to win 3 of the first 4. That's what you're always trying to do, finish 12-4, win your division, go to the playoffs. And then you evaluate each one. Oh, we went 1-3, so we're going to have to make sure we go 4-0 the next quarter, whatever. There's always going to be times where there's self-evaluation in the team, in Eli, and in Jones. And then you change it from there. I don't think there should be a plan to play him, Peter. I don't think there should be a plan not to play him.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Got to be flexible.
This was a good... If you are a Giants fan, you go, okay, we made a solid decision. To start things off, we're going to quell any potential controversy and keep this thing quiet throughout the preseason, which is all you want.
How would you like to tee it up at the 15th annual 98.7 ESPN Tee It Up Golf Classic? This year's event will benefit Dream, the organization providing youth in East Harlem and the South Bronx and Newark with opportunities to play, learn, and grow. To enter, text the phrase Tee It Up to 44202 for your chance to hit the links at Manhattan Woods Golf Club